Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. I'm Sir Nick, and this is The Road to the Masters.
From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Augusta National Women's Amateur. Today, it's opening round coverage of this, perhaps the most prestigious event in women's amateur golf. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. We get out to the play at the par 3 6th. And this will miss the green and wind up in the second cut. Okay, that'll mitigate things a little. It is still a double bogey, though, here at the par 3. And she'll drop to 3 over. On to hole number 7 now, a par 4 at 450 yards. It's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green. No issues here. That is into the fairway. And what a pleasure it is now to welcome Nota Begay III, 4-time winner on the PGA Tour. Nota, this was you, not that, well, I mean, it was a fairly long time ago, pal, but you know what it's like, right? You're starting out, you're an amateur, and she obviously has big dreams. What's your advice to a player in this spot?
Well, just to sort of stay to your strategy, I think the hard thing is with all the anticipation and the excitement around this performance and trying to make your way to golf's highest level, these young ladies have to really focus on what's gotten them to this point and really go out there and focus on their execution.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And she'll hold on at 3 over par. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, nicely done. It's a birdie at number 8. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill. Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be here at hole number 9.
Oh, I really like that tee shot. As for the second shot, it's about 90 yards.
Steeply up the hill here. This is going to play very long. Oh dear, is that going to get up? No, it will not. And goodbye. That's going to roll a mile all the way off the front of this green.
A little too much coffee today. Second shot was short. And nervy chip whizzes past the hole.
17-foot putt here. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to move her down to 6 over par. So today, probably a disappointment for our young amateur. Not the way you want to start off a big tournament.
Quite simply, it's a learning experience, Rich. What can we take out of the round? What can we improve? And really, what lies ahead?
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA Sports PGA Tour. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time on the road to the Masters. From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Augusta National Women's Amateur. Today, we're set for second round coverage from this most hallowed venue of American golf. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Some good names up there, including our leader. So let's get out to the course as we pick up the action starting at the par 4 11. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. The kickoff to Amen corner. This goes second at 11. Going to have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. Not quite enough pace on that putt. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and she'll remain at 9 over par. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12th. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek. You're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and two behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. Oh, that's trouble. Yeah, not a great shot. That's going to wind up missing to the right of this 12th green.
Chip shots, you've got to be so precise. You see all the contours of the green. Well, just needed a few more feet out of that one.
Oh, she'll take that one. What a tough putt that was to salvage her par. And her score is going to stay right where it is. This 13th tee box, one of the favorite spots for all the golfers. It's a respite. It's very peaceful back there. Chance to gather your thoughts and then maybe gather some momentum. Turn one over off the tee and then turn on the jets. Maybe make eagle here. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Wow, that is a well-struck second shot to this par 5. Maybe too well-struck, Frank.
Oh, come on, Rich. Look, I know longer irons are harder to hit, but 3-wood, it was just too much.
Tough to control the golf ball out of the bunker. This is on the green, but with a lot of work left to be done. That is agonizing.
Hit it.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And her score's going to stay right where it is. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. That's up the left side. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, she's looking at 126 yards this time, and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
Just a little over-ambitious on that chip shot. Just sailed past.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup. Nah, that's not going to come back enough. That'll stay on the high side. safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And that's going to move her down to plus 10. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. And that one going to be a bit offline. It's into the second cut on the left side of this fairway. Yeah, this is going to wind up being a good layup here at 15 and a smart one as well. About 80 yards left, Frank.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
Eight feet now for birdie. Oh, man. Boy, it's been one of those days. You think the golf guys are against you. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And she'll remain right where she is. So conditions were tough out there, Frank. Our featured golfer could never really put it together, and it's going to mean a missed cut.
I got to be honest, Rich, that was underwhelming. It really was. I think you got to have a good, cold, hard look in the mirror.
So that'll do it for my partner here in the tower, Frank Nobilo. For Nota Begay, Iona Stephen, and all our crew, Rich Lerner saying, we'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, it's opening round coverage of the event known as Q School. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th. That is into the second of the 2 fairway bunkers left here at the 10th. A lot of distance to carry here for her second out of the bunker. This from about 10 feet. Oh, you're kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that will not help the cause. Frank, 440-yard par 4 11th. You see that number on the card, you think driver. Maybe not. Why?
Yeah, it's imperative you hit the fairway here, Rich. Water obviously in play left, 2 bunkers on the right. This is a second shot hole.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Looking at 149 to the hole, coming off a bogey on the previous hole. Got to get it back here.
A very conservative approach shot. It's a safe side of the green, but as we can all attest, a long way from the hole.
got that up too high and it didn't want to come back. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And that's going to drop her down. Frank, 574-yard par 5. Scoring opportunity here?
The breeze behind, once again, a reachable par 5. The hardest thing about this hole really is the green. It's raised up a little bit, slopes off on either side.
Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
That one was running so hot. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole. Look at this. Wow. What a sensational putt from way out. So, a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And she'll fall now to +5. Par 4 13th, Frank, you played it on a number of occasions. How do you attack this hole?
Really one of the shortest on the golf course, but this is a fool's paradise here. There's a lot of things that can go wrong.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close. Oh! Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And she's going to remain at +4. These 4 days are going to be a grind. That's the nature of Q School. But day one, Frank, it's in the books.
Yeah, day 1 of 4, Rich, but, it's cutthroat. It's basically pass or fail. There's nothing else.
So that's it for us. For Frank, Noda, Iona, and our entire crew, Rich Lerner saying, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Arnie's Place, Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, today it's second round coverage of Q School. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. So let's get out to the course as we join the action on the tee at the par 5 fourth. That will do just fine. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And not a particularly demanding putt here. Maybe slightly down an incline, but it is dead straight.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And she's going to get it back to +2. Frank, now to the fifth. What's the strategy here at this shorter par 4?
Well, if you want to flex your muscles, Rich, take it over that left bunker. With a little trailing breeze, you might even get close to the green.
Yeah, this is not the biggest of fairways, so that is a good shot here at 5. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. That's how you salvage a hole. Things were going a little sideways, right? But boom, in the hole from off the green. And that is a welcome par. Frank, the par 5-6 looks like an enormous carry over the water. What if you're not one of the bigger hitters?
Then you've really got to aim at those two bunkers, right in between them on the right side, Rich. It becomes very much a plotter hole, because even the layup becomes important. This par 5, you've then got to attack it with a wedge.
Yep, very good shot right there. Was able to cover that lake with ease and into the fairway here at 6. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
Good second shot. That last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
Now this for birdie.
And players have an option to take less break by increasing the speed here.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And she's going to stay at +2. You know, when the pros get up on a par 3 like this, they'll say very simply, this is a good par 3. And it is. It requires everything you have at 199 yards. Well-struck shot. That's all it's about. And that's going to be too strong. It is into one of the 2 back bunkers around this 7th green.
Now from the bunker. Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, that one really jumped, and it's going to lead to yet another bunker shot.
An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, not too bad there. Not in gimme range, but a good chance to possibly walk away only down a stroke. You can see the frustration building. That is not a great putt there. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey. And that will not help the cause. Getting ready to tee off here at the 8th. Frank, this hole has it all. Dogleg, bunkers, water. How do you successfully navigate it?
It's such a pretty looking hole, Rich. That bunker down the left just sort of pops out and you see it. So you can either work it off that to the right, either that or just aim a little right. But be careful of those trees on the right.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Oh, yeah. Never mind the up and down. That is a different kind of up and down. Up, out of the bunker, and down into the hole. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows? If you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow. Make a couple of birdies early, pop a long one in, then all of a sudden you're off and running.
So that should just about do it. For all of us at EA Sports, thanks for spending some time with us on the road to the Masters. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, third-round coverage of Q School. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Novelo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. We've got a tie at the very top at 9 under par. Let's get into the action as we pick things up at the par 3 7th. And that's going to be too strong. It is into one of the two back bunkers around this 7th green. Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Now that is well read. A terrific putt there to save par. And her score is going to stay right where it is. We now arrive at the demanding par 4 8th, measuring 460 yards, fairway bunkers on the left, and a pond guarding the green. Frank, as you step to the tee here at the 8th, what are you seeing?
Another hole that suits the long hitter, Rich. That bunker just over 300 yards. The further you get down there, the shorter club you have in over the water.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Superb position right in the fairway and 200 yards to the flagstick. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Ball wasn't sitting too bad, rough not too long, good decision on the flop shot. More importantly, well played.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and their score is going to stay right where it is. Heading back toward the famous lodge at Bay Hill. This is the 9th hole. Straightforward par 4, but a good one. 2 good shots here, you'll be happy to make the par. To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
I didn't realize this hole was this long. Long, short, here we go again. Now, this would be an unbelievable par if you can make this putt.
And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet. Just a beautiful touch from way across the other side of town. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And she'll drop to 3 over. We start the backside at Bay Hill with a par 4, 400-yard dogleg to the right. 2 bunkers through the fairway and 1 on the right. Accuracy off the tee is critical. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
136 is the number. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
gets a bit offline, and it'll leave a good 4 feet coming back. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th, and she'll hold on at 3 over par. On to the next, the 438-yard par 4 11. Bending around the lake on the left, but if you go too far right, fairway bunkers are in play. Now to the par 4 11 yards. Where are the difficulties here, Frank?
The water down the left, but the hole keeps going that way, almost in a semi-horseshoe fashion. 2 bunkers down the right. They always catch the stray tee shot, but once again, you don't have to hit driver here. You've got to get that ball in play.
Yeah, that's a good tee shot right there. Got a little extra run out. That's where you want to be. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
So that brushed in for a par here at 11. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Now to the par 5 12. Frank, how good of a scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get a par 5 at Bay Hill, got to take advantage of it.
Frank, now we're at the 574-yard par 5 12. How critical are the par 5s if you're trying to put a score on the board here at Bay Hill?
They're crucial, Rich, because the par 4s are very, very difficult. So anytime you get a par 5, you've really got to take advantage of it.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed past.
This now for birdie at 12.
Yeah, and there is a big break here from right to left, and we're going back up the slope, but just ever so slightly, so you have to prioritise that line.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And she'll get a stroke back. So, Frank, not much movement here on moving day and even par round. And they're going to find themselves pretty well out of the picture.
Yeah, even par on the third round is certainly going backwards in my book. But yeah, if you can't win, then at least maybe find something this on this final round that maybe you can use next week, the week after.
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA Sports PGA Tour. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time on the road to the Masters. EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. From Orlando, Florida and Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge, live final round coverage of Q School. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. Let's get right into the action, starting with the par 3 14th. And that will be too much, club. It's into one of those 2 bunkers over the back of this 14th green. Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass.
The scorecard doesn't lie, and the touch has been missing today. More evidence, sadly, there.
Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. That is going to drop her to +7. Frank, deep in the round at the 15th, you need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog like here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You've got to play to your strength.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Frank, what are you looking to do with this approach shot here at 15?
Anytime the flag's on the front, Rich, it's basically green light special. When the flag starts to get pushed towards that back area of that green, it starts to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And that's where you've got to be a little careful.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward. Everybody goes to the range and they all want to hit 300-yard short shots. But those little chip shots are just as important.
Yes, Will. Right there. That is in for par here at 15. And she'll remain 7 over for the tournament. We enter the final stretch with a 511-yard par 5 16th, tree and bunker trouble to the right, OB to the left. It is reachable in 2, but water in front of the green will punish the mishits.
Excellent tee shot. Now it's decision time, whether to go for this par 5 in 2 or not.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this is a putt you should make 7 out of 10 times. Looks to be dead straight, nothing to push it offline.
Nearly had it, just going to wander a foot or so by. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And their score's going to stay right where it is. Frank, deep into a round, par 3 17th, water, bunkers, long shot. What are you thinking as you're stepping on this tee?
You just take 3 and move to 18.
So we've talked about these par 3s here at Bay Hill, and they finish with a doozy. It is the 17th at 221 yards and all sorts of trouble. You can see that beach bunker in front. There's the water to deal with, oftentimes a difficult hole location. You're thrilled to walk out of here with a par. And that ball kind of got away a bit coming out of the bunker, and it is going to roll off onto the fringe.
Now a 7-footer.
Good stop, though it is for a bogey 4. And she'll fall even further here to 8 over par. Frank, the scene of so much drama through the years, the 18th here at Bay Hill. What's the key?
That fairway is rather generous, but once again it pinches in around 320, 330 yards. You've got to be cognizant of that. And of course that green shapes to the right, so good tee shot makes that second shot a little bit easier.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. And not wanting to take on the water, that is struck a bit too firmly, and it is into one of the back bunkers here at 18. Yeah, look out. Kind of sculled that one, and that's going to be over the green and into the rough. .15 feet away. Maybe you look to the heavens here. That didn't need much more.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to move her down to +10.
Frank, always nice to get in a round here at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, the house that Arnie built.
Yeah, it's never easy. Water, so much in play here. Greens firm, fast. Great test.
So for all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner for Frank Nobilo. Until next time. EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage from this opening round. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4-7. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. And with that, we welcome Nota Begay III, four-time winner on the PGA Tour. And Nota, you've been in this spot, and every tournament is, in a way, a classroom. Maybe a classroom at Stanford, your alma mater. It's a chance to learn, isn't it?
It really is, and the hardest thing is to temper your expectations and to keep the nerves under control, because every single round from this point forward can be a stepping stone and an opportunity to learn and make your game better and move towards your ultimate goal of playing at the highest level.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And this is a nice, smooth right-to-lefter. This is the go zone. Boy, he left that short and he didn't have the break right.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7, and he'll stay at 1 over. The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a lot of ways to the 3rd hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those 2 fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their 2nd. Well, that's on a pretty good line so far. How about that terrific approach shot, setting up a makeable eagle putt? You feel 10 feet tall if you can make eagle after that incredible tee shot. Try to drive this green to potentially give yourself putts like that, and he gets it to go down for an eagle too. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9th topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certain not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. That's it. 2 solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5, comfortably on for 2.
So after reaching this green in 2, this a sizable putt for an eagle. That's a good eagle putt there. Beautifully weighted. And just a short one left for birdie. Okay, nothing to it. Nice work there. It's a birdie, and it moves him to 2 under on the round.
The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left. That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in 2 with a good shot here. Now this, for birdie at 10.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. So this is a tremendous opening round for our featured players. Some of the best amateurs in the world are here, but they finish with an early share of the lead.
The inexperience certainly did not show, which makes tomorrow extremely compelling.
So that'll do it for my partner here in the tower, Frank Nobilo. For Nota Begay, Iona Stephen, and all our crew, Rich Lerner saying, we'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour.